please welcome, making her way to the blue corner, Heather "Handguns" Bassett.
Deanna these days. Muay Thai instructor, purple belt in BJJ, brown belt in Judo, black belt in Kyokushin. Comes off the win over Jenny Liu. The 2 losses to Roxy Modafferi and Sarah Delano. 5-week can for Andrea Lee. Worked on her aggression, on keeping it standing, on her takedown defense, her wrestling defense. No, she's going to watch out for Heather's wildness and her aggression. Watch out for the wild punches. Looking for the kicks off the clinch.
Andrea Lee has beautiful striking. I mean, really does. Good footwork, good clinch work, good Muay Thai skills all around that she applies to the MMA game. And she also has very good ground skills. She's improved greatly over the past couple of years. She really has improved quite a bit. We'll see if she can keep it standing tonight, though. I don't think she wants to use her submission skills tonight.
How will it take for this World Championship fight? Andrea Lee, 1 year the younger, turned 28 just a few days ago. Both women 5'7". Andrea Lee gives up the reach advantage in the arms, has it in the legs. Our experts fight gauge, striking Andrea Lee 5 out of 5. She's got the edge on the ground, has the edge in speed, in strength, and in endurance. The line now on Andrea Lee is minus 1350. Let's go to Mike Kendall to get us underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 4 co-main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds for the women's LFA Flyweight World Championship. And it's brought to you by Venom Fight Gear, the official glove of the LFA. Louisiana, are you ready? Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style fighter stands 5'7", weighed in at 124.7 pounds. Holding a professional mixed martial arts record, 4 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 via submission. Training out of Red Schaefer MMA and fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Heather "Handguns" Bassett. Her opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a Muay Thai style fighter. Standing 5'7", weighed in at 125 pounds. Holding a professional record, 5 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 via submission. Training out of the Karate Mafia and fighting out of Bossier City, Louisiana, Andrea KGB Lee. Your referee in charge of the action is Stan McCandlish.
All right, ladies, the title fight, okay? Fight hard, fight clean, obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. If you want to touch it up, do it now. Let's go back.
Stan McCandlish, the final instructions for this one. Andrea KGB Lee closes as minus 1,300. Heather Bassett closes at plus 850. Thanks to Nick Kalikas, Michael Chavello, Pat Milicic, Ron Truck with you. The inaugural LFA Flyweight Championship of the World. Bassett looking for an aggressive start, throws the looping left roundhouse kick. Lee dips to the liver early with the left hand.
Bassett lifting her chin when she comes in. Ew, recipe for disaster.
Bassett with Tonya Evinger in her corner here tonight as well, but as Pat said, the chin is high, the hands a little all over the place. Could prove her undoing. A strike with the prowess of Andrea Lee.
Andrea Lee right now is barely missing her target on the head.
Look at the head movement from Andrea Lee, the little pirouette, the little quarter angle turns. Donnie Aaron shouting to Andrea, you're standing in her range, find your own range. Muay Thai clinch now from Andrea Lee, throws the gut munching knees. Beautiful work for the Muay Thai world champion.
Yeah, those aren't missing.
One striking from Andrea Lee, putting on a clinic so far in the opening minute.
That shin bone blasted Bassett in the liver.
Oh, smack bang to the kisser. Bassett's on rubber legs. Here comes Andrea Lee. Here comes KGB. And Bassett in all sorts of bother. She has been shellacked. Lee ties her up, drills the knees into the breadbasket. Heather Bassett, no place to go.
Oh, that elbow barely missed, shot over her head.
The Muay Thai stylings of Andrea Lee throws another knee to the belly button.
A lot of down pressure with those hands and the whole body hanging on Bassett's shoulder there, along with keeping that forearm across the throat to block her out from takedowns.
Andrea Lee, house on fire here in the first round.
Nice
Nothing wrong, everything
Nice dirty little position there. Be able to shoot those short little elbows in, control position.
Left hook, right hand combination. Keane behind the punches, Andrea Lee. Straight right hand, smack bang to the kisser. Crossing elbow again. Bassett just trying to ride the punishment, and Andrea Lee is dishing out. Corking knee from KGB. Bassett's going to find a way to get it to the ground. Lee just dominating her, owning her in the stand-up, tags her again with a two-punch combination. Overhand elbow from Lee.
She tried to trap that wrist, basically did, and then threw the elbow over the top of the arm.
Muay Thai clinch again, snakes the hands around the back of the head, does Andrea Lee, throws a knee that folds her in half like a piano accordion. And another one, there's in triplicate. Andrea sets the high knee.
Heather Bassett's got to improve her posture there.
Uppercuts from Bassett in the clinch, but it's domination here from Andrea Lee. Elbow to the orbital.
Yeah, that was solid. Look at the lump right away. The hematoma from that elbow instantly growing on her head. I mean, instant.
My word, that's a golf ball on the forehead of Heather Bassett. Andrea Lee gets the takedown, now leads opposition inside a half guard.
Followed her to the ground with her forehead in her jaw. Bassett, you can see she was in pain from that also.
Now Bassett should be more comfortable on the ground. What can she do from here? Can Andrea find a submission?
Nice job keeping that foot inside the guard there. Keep the legs pried open so she doesn't get trapped in half.
A good look at that golf ball above the left eye of Heather Bassett. Andrea Lee hacking away. She measured her with that elbow. Oh, and another one.
Ow, ow, ow.
Andrea Lee doing a number here on Bassett. 40 seconds remaining in the first round, set for 5. Do you believe it'll go that far?
Just a hunch, but I don't think it is.
Goes to side control, knee on belly now. Andrea improving her position, cracks it into the ribs. Look at the trajectory, look at the height off these knees. Fully chambered, they've got to hurt.
Bassett grabbing hold of that leg. She does not want to receive any more of those. This girl is taking a serious beating.
20 seconds away from a break here for Heather Bassett. Andrea Lee's going to have a 10-8 round here. Drills in another knee that'll make Bassett wish she played chess instead. Oh, this is just utter domination, abuse and assault. A beat down from Andrea Lee. Sellout crowd in Bossier City, loving the display from their own.
Good movement. When she ties that clinch up, you're hitting her with no opportunity.
Andrea Lee coming out and flurrying, getting to work right away. See her go downstairs, then back upstairs, changing levels of attack. Poor Bassett catching everything. And then watch the elbow land. Boom. Now watch how quick the hematoma grows. Instantly starts to puff up. Look at that. One more time.
What I love about Andrea Lee, Pat, you watch her in action.
Watch this. Boom. Now watch the hematoma grow.
Straight away. My word. You watch Andrea in action and you see her exploit my two favorite striking arts, the Muay Thai and the Kyokushin. It is so apparent the way she uses both Muay Thai and Kyokushin in mixed martial arts. Superb.
Yes.
Bassett's got to find a way to change the game here. Got to find a way to swing the pendulum.
She walked into that.
There's those looping head kicks that Bassett can perform, but Andrea's got to be careful of. Some dirty boxing on the inside from Bassett.
Bassett's there with a forearm across the hips, trying to block Andrea Lee out. To no avail, but rolls through. Nice.
Okay, Bassett top position. Is there a glimpse of hope now for Bassett? Half guard for her.
She's going to get after it now. I'd like to hear what Red Schaefer's saying now.
Bassett trying to work, looking if she can find a submission on Andrea Lee. She was absolutely thrashed in the first round. Much better here from Bassett on the ground where she wants to be.
Bassett cannot let her get back to her feet. Got to pull that post arm out from underneath her.
Got to keep Andrea Lee on her back.
Trying to get to the mount. You can see it. She's prying with that left shin. Andrea, good job there, fighting back for position.
Toes out of the cage. Toes out of the cage.
Bassett working hard. Andrea Lee trying to control her posture. Doesn't want any ground and pound. That's what Bassett predicted yesterday. She said, I'll win in the second round. I'll win via ground and pound. Andrea Lee now top position for KGB.
Got in too big of a hurry there. Bassett.
Heather Bassett on her back now. A seesawer here in the second round. What can Andrea do from top position? The corner wanted to posture up and drop the elbows.
Andrea maybe not wanting to take any more chances on the ground with her. Stay a little tighter.
Tonya Evinger in the corner there of Heather Bassett.
Bassett working hard underneath here.
Just keep popping her.
With that half butterfly going.
Find that air, you're doing
Halfway
good.
through the second round, we are set for 5 here. Certainly not the assault that Bassett weathered in the opening stanza. Closes the guard now, locking down the right arm. While she's got Andrea locked up, though, the worst thing that could happen would be a restand from the referee.
Much more reserved out of Andrea Lee here. Maybe she's wanting to stand up, just do nothing, lay on top of her, have the ref do the work for her.
Close guard again from Bassett. It is showing from Heather here in the second. First one was a 10-8 for Andrea Lee.
Yeah, Andrea wants no more of the ground. Doesn't look like it.
Gonna swing the legs a little. Tried to pop Bassett as she came up with that right hand. Wrenches the neck, pushes her off, creates distance. Lee stalks forward, throws a looping left, jigs into the bread basket with the left hand. Hands are low here on Andrea. I don't think she's fazed by anything that Bassett presents in her hands. Oh, how taste my feet.
Yeah, then she ate a vicious right hand from Andrea Lee.
Andrea just dumps her like yesterday's garbage. Well, she'll let her off. Oh, hits her on the hematoma twice.
Oh, my goodness.
Twice on the hematoma.
Got to hand it to Bassett, man. She's got a lot of heart.
And that golf ball's become an egg now. It's an egg on her forehead. Andrea Lee, forearm across the throat. Folds her in half with a knee to the breast. And backs off. Clever there from Andrea. Outside crescent kick. She slipped. Can Bassett capitalize?
Didn't bounce on her quick enough. Andrea lucked out a little bit there.
Better showing from Bassett in this round.
10 seconds.
She's going to see out the second, move into the third. See Tonya Evinger coaching her through these final seconds. 2 down. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter at Chevello Voice, at Pat Militich, at Arcrux. Sellout here in Bossier City.
In deep water, she's not.
She is tired right
Every
now.
round, she's getting more tired.
She's tired. She's throwing careless shit now. Now's your time to move in and out. You start faking
Wow.
it, in
Look
and
at
out.
that hematoma.
You throw them jabs, you're getting her with all them jabs.
I'm trying to work on it.
Off at the end of your hand. That's right, at the end of your shot. Don't let her.
There's that front kick to the face, and it gets caught, and then the big right hand to the jaw. Miss Bassett. And while she's getting up, not protecting herself, getting drilled again.
Tight, whizzing in, upper tuck. Doing great. That was a great round. Second down, let's go. Second down, let's go.
Third round of 5, Andrea Lee, Heather Bassett. 10-9 going the way of Lee in the second, says Pat. We roll into the third. Bassett's got to get Lee down to the ground quick.
Yeah.
Lee still looking fresh, bouncing up and down. Hands on hips for Bassett. And that huge hematoma. It's now an avocado on her forehead.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's the third round of 5. Third of 5.
Roundhouse kick.
Walking right in and grabbing her.
Andrea shrugs her off. Bassett trying to put hands on her. Good jab from Lee. Backs her up. Let's go to Ron in Bassett's corner. Ron.
Yeah, Tanya Evinger, the current Invicta champ, and Red Schaefer both said that they want to have Bassett continue to take her down and throw more knees. And what was interesting, they all started laughing at one point. Michael, I asked them, what were you laughing at? And they said that Heather didn't know what city she was in. Not from the hit, she just had no clue where they were at. Michael.
Thanks, Ron. Andrea inside a half guard. Coaching her through every moment here.
And really trying to pry out of this. They keep telling her to use her foot.
And she does.
Nice job passing.
Andrea Lee. And she find a submission on Bassett.
Nice job grabbing that wrist, the backside there.
Got the back. Climbs aboard.
Got in a bit of a hurry, pretty high.
She wants to choke her out. Is this it for Andrea Lee? Is she going to become the champion of the world?
Pretty tight.
Andrea squeezing. Squeezing. Can Bassett survive?
Bassett showing heart once again.
And she does. Bassett free for the moment. Andrea Lee will look to reset.
Oh, look at her trying to turn into her. She got to get her hips up, though. That
Full
came down to who was going to get their hips up first.
Full mount now for KGB Lee. Bassett in trouble.
Is Lee going to take an arm bar? I don't know. Arm triangle potentially. You can see Lee way up high to take those hips out of the equation for Bassett. She can't bump her around now, off balance her.
High mounts here for Andrea Lee, all over Heather Bassett. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third round. Bassett came in a huge underdog.
12-6,
In the third round is further than a lot of people thought she'd get.
Andrea Lee targeting the hematoma with her elbows.
Nasty, nasty woman, Andrea Lee.
When one of those explodes, it's not pretty.
Andrea continues to hunt after.
Oh, this is bad.
And now the armbar!
She's
The
good at that.
armbar!
Oh, look at the poor girl fighting out of that.
Oh, that's good!
Wow. Great sportsmanship between the two.
Third round armbar. Andrea Lee, the LFA flyweight champion of the world.
Both girls obviously very tired. A lot of effort put into that one.
Jubilation for Lee. David Maldonado applies the cold pack straight to that hematoma. That small animal on the forehead of Heather Bassett. At least she's smiling.
TSA is going to get a treat tomorrow when she shows up at the airport. They're like, what the hell did you go through last night?
What a warrior, Heather Bassett.
Yeah, she really is.
Let's see how Andrea Lee captured the world title.
Walking those legs up. Watch how she turns the angle here to block that arm off. See how she pinches the arm, traps it underneath her arm, and keeps it there. That really gives a lot of leverage. Reach back, grab your own glute, and then extend your hips. That's a brutal submission.
Okay, let's go to Mike Kindle.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Stan McCandlish calls a stop to the fight in 3 minutes, 40 seconds into the third and final round for your winner. By tap out, due to armbar, Andrea KGB Lee, your new LFA flyweight world champion.
The president of LFA, Ed Soares, puts the gold around the waist of Andrea Lee. What a moment here, what emotions.
Andrea Lee, congratulations. Can you put into words right now what it means to be the first ever LFA female champion?
It feels so surreal. It feels unreal. But first, I just want to shout out, I want to give this belt, and trying to have a friend out here in the audience who is fighting a way tougher fight than I am. And Melissa Reeves, I just want to give this fight to you. You're a real champion.
You've worked extremely hard for this moment. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Bassett, so tough, and it was tough to finish her, but take us through how you ended this fight.
You know, the whole time I could hear my corners screaming to me, chopping elbows, and posture up. But I knew that her arm was wrapped tight around my waist. I knew there was a submission there. And, you know, she was really tough. And I knew that the longer this fight would go on, the more my options would dwindle. So I saw that one opportunity and I took it, and I just started torquing until I knew she'd tap.
Well, you came out and knocked the fresh off of her very quickly. You didn't get to end the fight there, but in the second you had an RNC. How close did you think it was to the fight being over at that point?
Damn, I thought it was really tight. I was talking myself through it. I was like, there's no way she's not gonna get this. I could feel it. It was tight. And I just couldn't close the distance. I just had like a little bit to go, but she was holding hard. She's fighting it off. She wanted this belt just as bad as I did. She was able to break free, but I knew that I had one more opportunity, and that's when I took it.
Well, as we saw from the feature, I know that you are a family woman. Your husband, Donnie, in your corner. And, of course, your baby girl, Ainsley, was not able to be here tonight. Do you have a message for her?
Ainsley, I love you so much. I hope that you're at home watching this. I know you're probably in bed, but just want you to be proud of Mommy.
I think she is. Give it up for the first ever LFA female champion, Andrea Lee.
Emotional moment here for Andrea Lee. The first ever LFA flyweight champion. And folks, the featherweight title is on the line when we return for our main event.
I want Kevin. I don't care. Title, no title. I want Kevin. I know your back's not hurt. I hear they're looking for a featherweight matchup, so I'm ready to go as soon as these guys get me on the next card.